Hello, Cancer. How are you guys doing? This is your February 2023 main monthly reading. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video and please read it carefully. Don't get scammed by impersonators pretending to be me or other tarot card readers on the internet. Read everything very, very carefully and use your better judgment. All right, I want to hop right into this. Starting this off with a quick past, present, future. Quick past, present, future for Cancer. I can get this deck to wake up, man. It's sleepy. It's a sleepy one. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, okay. That's good. I don't want to speak too much on that just yet, but it is positive. It is very good. Okay, so this is a love reading. Hang on. All right, last one. Okay. Ooh, in the past, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed. Kind of feeling like somebody in the past had a lot of options. Did you connect with somebody that had a lot of options? They either had a lot of options available to them or they kept their options open. That's kind of what that feels like to me. I can't tell one of the two. Or did you keep your options open? One, the other, or both of you, when you connected in the past, wasn't all the way in. Somebody had the grass is greener on the other side syndrome, you know? Like, yeah, I'm 1 foot in with you, got my options open out here. If something better comes along, you know. Man, some people are ruthless nowadays, dude. And at the end of the day, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I don't know if you were actually 100% in love with them. Maybe you had your good days and your bad days. Now, you may have become very emotionally attached to them, but I do think that there was probably some times that you may have questioned whether or not you were actually truly, genuinely in love with them. I don't think you had the most positive outlook. I don't think that you did. So, whenever this came to an end, though, hang on, let me clarify that. Hold up. Yes, you completed your cycle. This was a karmic cycle. You did have a karmic contract with somebody, and it looks to me like the two of you completed that contract. Whatever was in that soul contract, it looks like the two of you completed it. Coming up into the current moment, you are starting a new cycle, but somebody can't quit thinking about this past connection. Is that you? You can't quit thinking about this? But I do think you're starting a new cycle. Some of you might end up actually getting closure from this person as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing an open door of opportunity for closure. I don't really feel like it needs closure. Seriously, I feel like y'all completed your contract anyway. Somebody here wants closure, though. There's still a grudge being held, and I don't see that grudge even coming up into the future. If you don't do something to either find closure in your heart or get closure, period, whoever it is that's holding a grudge is holding on to it for a while. Creeping up into the future. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was just a general outline. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius as well. Let's take a look at the past person. If you're not interested in the past person, sit tight. I'll get with you here in a minute. Hang on. This is for the Cancerians who are inquiring about a past person. Let's see. How does the past person feel about Cancer? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so for the most part, it looks like they're giving you the silent treatment. For the very most part. Yeah, they're up in their head. I feel like this connection drained the hell out of them. Yeah, they're wanting closure. Yeah, they want closure. They do want closure, but they're up in their head. They're not sure whether or not it would be worth coming to you for closure because the connection drained them so much in the past. They don't know whether or not getting closure with you would be successful or if they would just walk away with more questions than answers. As far as a reconciliation goes, they are not holding on to very much hope that that will be successful. At the end of the day, they feel like it would be a burden that they don't want. I do think that deep down, they do wish it would have worked out, but they are convinced that there's no way that it could. But they do want closure at the same time. Could be a Leo, by the way. Who do I got here? Leo. I have Leo, Cancer, and Pisces on the table here. If those signs ring a bell, cool. If not, ain't that big a deal. All right. Let's see if they ever plan to take any kind of action then. What actions are they taking? Oh, this one's yelling at me. Empress reversed. What actions are they taking towards Cancer? Magician. 4 of Wands reversed. 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like they're trying to figure out a way to get you to feel sorry for them. That's what they're doing. They're trying to figure out a way to get you to feel sorry for them. So I don't know if they're like posting boohoo shit on social media or telling sob stories to your friends, trying to get your attention in some kind of sort of way that gets you to feel sorry for them, to try to lure you in that way. But they're completely ignoring the truth about the situation, about what went wrong, what they could have done, what they should have done, what they need to do. They're ignoring all that. I feel like this person's definitely playing the victim big time. Big time. But as far as any direct, straightforward actions, it looks like they're being real wishy-washy about that. What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice? 6 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. And the Justice reversed. Could be a Libra for some of you. Okay. All right. So it's time for new love, honestly. We have to figure out some kind of sort of way for the two of you to work this out. Or if you can't work it out with this person, you're going to have to find some kind of closure in your heart. Some kind. See, the thing about that is that once you realize how powerful you are, that's easy. It's easy. It's hard to cut soul ties and let things be, transmute energy and all that. It's hard to do that when you don't know how powerful you are. Which is actually not really hard. It's just us putting limiting beliefs on ourselves that make us believe that it's hard when it's not, you know? If you do choose to reach out to and communicate with this person, keep them at a very healthy arm's distance. Do not feed into any manipulation tactics. You're going to have to pretty much just act cold. I think that that's pretty much the only way the two of you. But then again, at that, if they're trying to manipulate you and they can't, then that could piss them off and make things even worse. So you're going to have to use your better judgment on that. You're going to have to use your better judgment on that. If you're dealing with the type of person who is going to try to manipulate you. Now, when I say manipulate you, what I mean is try to twist your feelings. Try to push your emotional buttons, try to get an emotional reaction out of you, try to guilt trip you, try to shame you, try to get you to feel sorry for them. Are they the type of person that if you don't respond to that, will they get pissed off and attack you? Because if they are the type of person that'll get pissed off and attack you over that, I would steer clear. Steer clear. Okay. But the next person due to come into your life is a new person. It's time for new love. It's not in your soul contract in 2023 to go back and repeat a connection that has already died off. Okay. Let's look at singles. Single Cancerians and their love interest. Singles and their love interest. Singles and their... Ooh. Are you thinking about giving up on this? Ten of Cups reversed. It just doesn't seem to be getting to that point. I'm feeling like in February, you are thinking about just completely giving up on this. Is this person leading you on? Is this person leading you on? Either A, this person's stringing you along and leading you on, or B, you're just getting your hopes up. One of the two. One of the two. Because we got this Hangman 3 of Wands here. Hangman 3 of Wands with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, it kind of feels to me like this person knows you're into them and they get off on the attention. It gives them an ego boost and they're stringing you along. That's what this feels like to me. Could be an Aries for some of you. But with the Fool card, Ace of Cups, both reversed, it's looking like it's just not moving forward. So you're about to give up on this. Let's look at this person's intentions. I'm curious now. That's weird. I didn't expect that. Let's see their intentions. How does this person actually feel about you? Oh, Chariot reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. I think they're doing it on purpose, honestly. I'm trying not to get too specific, but it sounds like this message is getting really specific. Feels to me like you're dealing with somebody that you know, that knows that you're into them, and they're doing it on purpose. Like a friend, maybe. Yeah, see, this person's a manipulator, I think. Yep, and there's that 3 of Wands again. So they're trying to lure you in. They're trying to lure you in. But I don't with this 4 of Wands reversed right here, I'm not convinced that this person ever plans to open that door. It kind of feels to me like the energy of you being interested in them and you being into them and whatnot, I think they like it. I think it gives them an ego boost. So they're keeping you at an arm's distance on purpose. 4 Cups, 4 of Wands reversed. Let's jump straight into the advice on this one. Jump straight into the advice on this one. 5 of Coins. Man, you're going to have to go all Queen of Wands on their ass. Put your foot down and don't play that fucking game. Page of Cups. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. Come straight forward and make a love offer. Okay. But go Queen of Wands on their ass. See, this is the type of this kind of, you know what? This kind of feels a little bit narcissistic. This is like one of those types of things where they're stringing you on and you know it, but you can't prove it. So it would be really easy to pass you off as crazy if you call them out on it. Be really easy. But they know what's going on an energetic level. They know, but it'd be really hard for you to say it. Because if you say something like that, they could be like, oh, you're psycho. Oh, you're crazy. When it's like, you know what the fuck you're doing. That's narcissistic shit right there. That's how. Now, I don't use that word lightly. I don't like that. It's a buzzword. You know, I don't like using buzzwords, but that is a big thing that narcissists do. You know, manipulate you, string you along, you know, and then when you say something, oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're psycho, you know? Mm. Mm. Either just straight up make a love offer. Yo, we're going to do this or not. We're going to do this or not. Or just abandon it. Because I feel like this person's stringing you along on purpose. You got to put your foot down. You have to put your foot down, bruh. Shit, I would. I mean, I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't even play that game. Like, you're going to string me along? Nah, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not going to give you your little ego boost. No, not me. You can eat a dick. All right, who am I looking at now? Let's see. Current person. Current person. Remember, if you are not experiencing any problems with your current person, then this is not for you. Let's see what's the dealio between Cancer and the current person. Seven of Pentacles. So you're still trying to figure out whether or not it's worth putting forth the work and the effort. High Priestess, Death card. So, yeah, it does look like, I mean, you're not making a solid decision, but there is a lot of tension. And this energy of this tension and this weirdness between the two of you, it's slowly deteriorating this connection. So it's going to come to an end eventually. Eventually. Especially those of you dealing with an on and off. I have a feeling I would at least say 50-50. There's probably at least half of you experiencing issues with the current person. You've been around the block with this person before, haven't you? On and off, on and off, and on and off, right? Them on and offs, man. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I've never personally witnessed a successful on and off. Doesn't mean that it's never happened. I'm sure it has out there somewhere. Definitely doesn't mean that it can't happen. It fucking can. I've never seen it though. Anytime I've ever seen an on and off, it comes on and it eventually is off again. Eventually. It's just a matter of time. Because in order to make it work, both people have to be putting forth the work. Now, when you put in work on a relationship, what kind of work does it take? I don't care who you are. Don't care what your sign is. Don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care your religion, race, culture. I don't give a fuck. If you're a human walking around on two legs, what type of work does it take? to make a successful relationship? Inner work. Inner work. Inner work sucks. Nobody likes doing inner work, dude. Nobody likes it. It sucks, man. It's not fun. So to get two people, two, not just one, not just the other, not just the one who did wrong, to get two people to agree to do inner work and dedicate themselves and stay consistent working on themselves all day, every day for days and weeks and months and years. That's really fucking hard. Really hard. Really, really hard. But this tension and this weird energy between the two of you, it's slowly killing this connection. Slowly killing it. I see you're holding on for dear life, but after a certain point, don't underestimate the universe's ability. If we don't, first of all, before I say anything else, let's get to looking and see. Let's see. First of all, let's see this person's intentions. Let's see their energy. What kind of person are they? What do they want with you? What do they want with this connection? The Page of Wands. Okay, are you dealing with a fire sign, some of you? Whoever this is you're dealing with is incredibly immature, I think. Whoop, whoop. Five of Cups reverse, Seven of Swords. This isn't even somebody you can trust. Have they cheated on you before? Have they? Like, I know that's not going to be everybody. If you don't have solid, direct evidence of that, don't take that and run with it. But I feel like there's at least, and the Five of Swords back to back. You can't trust this person. You can't trust them. They got their options open. Yeah. See, they don't know whether or not they want to stay with you or keep their options open. If you are dealing with somebody that you have stone cold, rock solid evidence of cheating in the past, I feel like they're thinking about it again. They're at least probably thinking about it. Are they doing it? I don't know. But they're probably thinking about it again. They're considering it. They're contemplating. They're wondering what else is out there. Yeah. Okay. Some of you could have kids with this person, by the way, too, with that Empress energy show in there. Well, let's just look straight at the outcome then. Damn dog. Damn dog. Let's look at the outcome. Three of Cups. I'm honestly feeling like there is going to eventually end up being a third party. I feel like that's on your end, though. I think somebody else is going to catch your eye. Devil card. I feel like somebody else is going to catch your attention. Whether or not you're going to act on that, I don't know. That's totally up to you. But I do feel like somebody will catch your eye. King of Swords reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah. Okay. So with the energy the way it is right now, it's just a matter of time. Do I see the separation happening in February for the majority of you? No. No. But I don't think it'll survive 2023. I think somebody else will catch your eye. That's totally up to you as to whether or not you act on that. I don't see separation happening in February, but I do see it happening in 2023. What's the advice? What's the advice? Hermit. It's probably time for you to take some alone time. And when I say alone time, I don't mean go isolate yourself and be angry and bitter and pissed off. I mean, it's very important for every last one of us on this planet to learn the power of alone time. I have a feeling there's probably some of you watching who haven't spent a day alone in a long time. A long time. I know that's not going to be everybody, but I know it's at least one of you. You haven't been by yourself for a whole week in years. And if that's you or someone you don't even know who you are. This is very, very important. Even when you are happily married to your actual life partner, scheduling yourself some alone time every day is mandatory. Mandatory. It's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing at all. You got to be able to gather your thoughts, get yourself together, get your vibe right, fill that void in your heart, elevate your vibration. It's very important. Oh, it's especially important. It's especially important if you want to manifest your actual person. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Most people, when they separate from one person, they don't change frequencies before allowing somebody new in. Okay? So, again, I'm going to use the radio analogy. If you are sitting in your car and your radio is tuned to 107.7, top country hits, it don't matter how long you sit there and wait. You're going to keep experiencing country music, period. Every song that plays is going to be country. So if you stay tuned in to the same frequency, every person that makes their way into your life, the experience is going to be vibrationally similar. This is why we have people who just keep repeating the same cycles, the same cycles, the same cycles. Now, do you have to be alone to change frequencies? No. But if you're not, it's much harder. It's very difficult to change frequencies while you're in a relationship with somebody because they have to change frequencies with you. With you. Very, very difficult. Most people don't change frequencies. They just don't. So whenever you decide to allow this to come to an end, take some alone time. Make sure that the next person who comes in is on a completely different vibration. That's why the healing journey is so important. If you don't heal, then the next person that comes into your life, you're going to be on the exact same frequency you were on when the two of you separated. Vibration is the primary law. Attraction and manifestation is the secondary law. So if I'm on the same vibration I was on when I separated from you, then I'm going to attract somebody on the same vibration. If I attract somebody on the same vibration, do I expect the manifestation to be different? Manifestation is the secondary law, not the primary law. That's why the healing journey is so important. That's why it's so important. Because as you begin to heal, you start turning that radio dial and tuning into a new frequency. Only once you tune into a new frequency can the universe bring you a different type of person. Does this make sense? All right. New person. New person, new person. If you are not dealing with somebody who just recently showed up in your life, this is not for you. King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, one of you is struggling to feel this connection. I think you're falling in love with this person, but you're holding back. You're holding back because you're afraid of falling in love and getting hurt again. You're also a little bit worried because it doesn't really seem like this person takes this very seriously. There is a lot of emotional codependency energy in this connection here. Not a guaranteed deal breaker, but if that energy is not put in check, it will be. Okay. Don't worry about that just yet, though. I'm seeing a lot of nervousness. I don't have the card for it, but I do see what's the word? Being standoffish, prepared, holding back in fear of the worst case scenario happening. Being afraid that you're going to fall head over heels in love, and then all of a sudden you're going to find out this person was just playing games and bullshitting you, and you totally wasted your time. Okay, well, let's see their intentions then. Let's see if they actually plan on doing that. What's this person's intentions? What's their energy? What kind of person are they? Oh, see, they're nervous too. They're nervous too. No, they want commitment. Yeah, they want commitment. They feel the same way you do. They feel the same damn way you do. When the two of you first connected, they were going through something. They were going through a very rough transition in their life anyway. But they feel the exact same way you do. Holding back, nervous, worried that you're going to wake up and just flip on them one day. I think y'all mirroring each other. Y'all are mirroring each other. So they're afraid to open up and connect. Yeah, they're worried about a worst case scenario. They see, like I said, you connected with them at a vulnerable position. They were a lot more vulnerable than you know. They got their guard up just like you. Y'all are mirroring each other. I don't think their intentions are bad, though. But that's the thing. This is where just because your intentions are good doesn't mean that something good is going to happen. Because I can have good intentions, but if my energy is fucked, if I have trust issues, if I have abandonment issues, if I have low self-confidence, no self-esteem, and I'm nervous and anxious, I can have the best intentions in the world, but that energy is going to sabotage the connection. It's going to completely destroy it, no matter what my intentions are. Shit, I could have every intention in the world of marrying you. But if I got all those issues, I'm going to manifest exactly what I'm worried about. I'm going to destroy this connection. I'm going to sabotage it with my insecurities. And then you know what I'm going to say? Fuck, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Well, I'm the one that manifested it. You know? See that shit happen all the time. Like, I knew that was going to happen. You manifested it, you dingle shit. Come on now. All right, well, let's see the outcome. Let's see the outcome. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not this person is going to stab you in the back, no. I think it's going to turn out pretty good. You're pointed in a very positive direction right now. Ooh, you're at a crossroads. You are at a crossroads. I'm going to have to get the advice on this because I'm seeing two parallel timelines running side by side. This one and this one. What's the advice? Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Oh, yeah, justice. Okay. Oh, emotional independence. Tower card reversed. So don't end this. You have to have the attitude, I'm cool if it works, I'm cool if it doesn't. You have to have that attitude. I've been struggling for 5 years to try to help people understand how to find true emotional independence. It's hard though. It's like, can you explain to me how to wiggle your fingers? Explain how you do that. How do you wiggle your fingers? You just do it, right? Same thing. I don't know how to be emotionally independent. It's tricky because that programming is so hardwired, so deep into our psyche. Let me give you an in a nutshell version of how we got to this point as humans. Okay. Up at source, where we come from, we are everything masculine, feminine, and everything in between. Okay. So the masculine and the feminine separates, okay, and incarnates in these human vessels. So if you are a human, you are usually either more masculine or more feminine. So there's that balance that creates a void in here because it's imbalanced. Well, decades and decades and decades and decades of music, movies, TV, and media have pretty much brainwashed us into believing that the only way to fill that void and bring that back into balance is if somebody else comes into your life and completes you. Okay. Well, that was a bullshit lie. Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that. If they could, no relationship would ever fail. But for some fucking reason, when we look out at the population of the planet, nobody is where they want to be in their love life. So obviously, it's not fucking working. What we have to do is tap into divine love. We got to tap into that in here, into divine love, bring that balance into the void and fill it ourselves. Then, and only then, can the universe bring you the person that matches that frequency. Remember, vibration is the primary law. Vibration is the primary law. I have to be fulfilled first before the universe can bring me the person that matches that frequency. And that's difficult to explain. I still struggle to this day adequately explaining that because this doesn't mean that you have to go be alone. That's the thing that confuses people. So you're telling me I just have to go be alone? No. Emotional independence doesn't mean that you go be alone. Okay, just because you go be alone and do it all by yourself, that doesn't mean you are emotionally independent. Emotional independence, you can be happily married to your life partner and still have a huge circle of friends and be emotionally independent. What it means is I don't depend on any person to create my happiness for me. That's all this means. That's all this means. That's it. That's it. It don't matter whether you're alone or not. It means if I'm alone, I'm happy. If I'm not alone, I'm happy. My happiness isn't determined by someone else. That's what this means. That makes sense? And if you can elevate to that vibration when you're connected with a new person, that increases the chance of success in that connection by like 90%. That is the key ingredient to laying a solid foundation in the beginning. You know why? Because when two people come together who don't need each other, When I say don't need each other, I mean I'm not trying to vampirically suck love from you, and you're not trying to do that to me. If we don't need each other, that means that you're a part of my life because I choose you. I choose you. I see the potential that we have together. I choose you. I don't want you to leave. I would really rather you not. But if you do, oh well, I'll be all right. That's tough. That's tough. That's tricky. That goes so against the grain of the way we've been programmed to think. But that's the secret. That's the trick. I'm cool if it works. I'm cool if it doesn't. That will build a solid foundation in the beginning. If you can figure out how to do that, if you can go inside that dark void and feel around for that light switch, you've got to feel around for that light switch, and you'll find it eventually. And when you find it and flip it on and fill that dark void full of light, dude, there's no other feeling in the world like it. Now you're powerful. Now you're the most powerful, dangerous person that ever walked the face of the earth. Especially if you're a woman. Oh, especially. Oh, they don't tell you that. The most powerful human being that walks on this planet is a woman who's not afraid of being alone. I didn't say a woman who is alone. I'm not saying go be independent. You don't need no man. Go be a boss bitch. I'm not saying that. It's a state of being. It is a vibrational state. Whether you are alone or not, the simple fact that you're not afraid of it means nobody can control you and nobody can manipulate you. Think about that. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.